Why are children called innocent when we are said to be born in sin? The problem with the word innocent is that most people define it differently from the Bible. According to most dictionaries, you are innocent if you are not guilty of a crime, if you don't know anything about evil, or if you are caught up in violence that you aren't responsible for. Most of the time, all these situations apply to children. For example, Herod killed everyone 2 years old and younger in Bethlehem in Matthew chapter 2 verse 16. These babies never did anything to deserve their death, since they weren't Jesus and they didn't even know who he was. Many people would consider them innocent, and indeed the incident was described as the massacre of the innocents. However, Psalms chapter 51 verse 5 says we are all born in sin, including children. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. In fact, it is impossible to give birth to a guiltless child, according to Job chapter 14 verse 4. This explains why God treats children differently in different places. On the one hand, God said they are innocent of the sins of their parents in Ezekiel. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. Ezekiel chapter 18 verse 20. If a father steals, then that doesn't make his son a thief. The Israelites killed Canaanite children in places like Deuteronomy chapter 3 verse 6 and Amalekite children in 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 3. These kids were innocent of their parents' particular sins, but they still inherited their sinful nature, which began with Adam. The only reason youngsters are considered blameless today, then, is because people don't believe that they are born in sin. They believe that it is adults who cause children to do bad things, and that, if shielded from bad influences, they'll naturally become good. The Bible just doesn't see things that way. Of course, just because everyone is sinful doesn't mean murderers aren't guilty. They don't kill innocent people, but they still terminate life, and God highly values life. As the psalmist said, "Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward." Psalms chapter 127 verse 3. Plus, sinners can't kill other sinners because they'd be hypocrites. The children in Matthew chapter 2 verse 16 didn't deserve to die any more than Herod did, so Herod was wrong to kill them. The only exception to this is if a sinner kills another sinner on the orders of God, like Nebuchadnezzar in Jeremiah chapter 27 verse 6. They are just being used by Jehovah to mete out justice. And that is the end of this episode of Bible Q&A, where we discuss the innocence of children. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.